Hi, Alice.
Hey, how are you, Answer?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, wonderful. If I cut out, don't stress at all. I can give you a call back. Do you have a phone on you at the moment at all that I'll be able to?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Okay, what's that number?
04
Mm-hmm.
27
Yep.
25
Yep.
39
Mm-hmm.
03.
Wonderful. Okay, so if it cuts out and I can't seem to reach you again, if anything happens, I will give you a ring and then we can finish having a chat on the phone. How does that
All
sound?
right. Yeah, that sounds really good, thanks.
All right. So, how are things? How is the accommodation that you've been in, and how's the baby?
Yeah, really good, thanks. Sally is doing really well. She's a really good baby.
Oh,
Um, this accommodation that you helped me with, I really appreciate it.
oh,
Um, really good. I'm feeling really stable now. Like now that I don't have to worry about being homeless anymore, it's really fantastic. Just getting over it. I had a bit of the baby blues after I had Sally, but
okay.
I'm feeling better now. It's just yeah, like just getting used to being a mum again, really.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, I'm glad to hear that you've settled in and you're loving your accommodation. You
Yeah.
did mention that you had a little bit of the baby blues. Do you want to just tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, I think I was just feeling I don't really know how to explain it. I was just feeling really, after I had little Sally, it was just I guess it was just all surreal, like finally happened and all that stress that I went through while I was pregnant, like with leaving John and, having to be homeless while being pregnant. It was just really it's really hard and it was just a lot for me to handle.
Yeah,
And I guess like now that she's out, it was just yeah, it was really just felt a bit
difficult.
really feeling myself getting a bit downhearted. But now I'm just the depression's going a little bit, but I'm just really forming a really bad anxiety.
Okay, okay. I see. Well, Alice, like I honestly really admire your strength. You've made so many tough choices, leaving what you know and taking that
Yeah,
step because you knew that you're gonna have Sally. She is so fortunate to have you as a mum, and you've just stepped
yeah,
out
thank
of
you.
your comfort zone. So well done. Yeah, good on you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. you
Yeah.
know it was a long time coming, but I don't think I could have done it without you.
Oh no, you're a really strong woman. Yeah. And so
You.
you're feeling a little bit anxious.
Yeah, so I got a call from child safety. They were just checking up on me to see how I was and how Sally was and if I had reverted back to my old ways. And I don't know, it made me feel a bit worried that they're watching me, and that there is that possibility one day they might just one day show up and take Sally away like they did with the other two. And I
Right.
just don't know if I'm finding that really hard. Like I really feel like I'm on constant edge and I just don't know what to do about it.
Right. Well, okay, so from what you're saying, correct me if I'm wrong, you're feeling really nervous that the same situation could happen with Sally with what happened with the other little ones.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really just I don't know what I would do with myself if that happened, and I really think I would plumage down into a really deep dark hole, and I just don't want to. I don't think I'd survive if they took Sally away. I'm really starting to feel like a mum again, with having my third bubba and actually having her here with me. And, I really do feel like I've changed my life, but, I feel like no one else can really see it.
Yeah, right. Well, I can tell you right now, just sitting from here, Alice, I can see the changes from even our first meeting, and you've done a lot of growing and changing. Do you feel like there are any differences between the situation that you were in with your two first children and how you are with Sally now?
Yeah, look, when I had the other two, I was still with John,
Hmm.
and he was really abusive, and that would have led a lot to my drinking. We were also weren't really. It wasn't a happy home.
Right.
I guess that's the difference. I feel a lot more independent.
Hmm.
It's just me and Bob, so I don't have to worry about, you know, pleasing John and being worried that I might upset John, because I just got to worry about Sally, no one else. So I guess, and I really, with your help and with that counseling that I got, I really seen my errors, my ways with the drinking, and I don't drink anymore, and but this anxiety, I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like the only thing, like, it's very tempting to have another drink
Hmm.
to handle the anxiety that I'm feeling,
Mm.
but I'm really fighting myself. Like, I really don't want to go backwards.
Right. And you've done well. You've done well. Do you know and understand that you've done really well?
Yeah, like, I guess I can see like that from where I was, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, to where I am now. Like, I can tell that I have become a better person, and I have made better decisions for myself. But it's still just that, I guess it's kind of like a bit of PTSD almost. Like, I just don't want the same situation to happen again.
Of course, yeah. Well, from what it sounds like, you're doing really well with Sally, and that you're settled in your home. And in regards to child safety, I could potentially just give them a call if you'd like, and just see what the situation is there, to see if, we could collaborate and make sure that you and Sally continue to have a healthy home, because it seems like you're in a good, stable place at the moment. I can't
Yeah.
make any promises, but I can give them a call if you'd like. And yeah, I guess with the anxiety as well, I know of a group of ladies in your community actually at the moment who meet, and they've had situations where they've also had their children taken away, and they basically lean on each other just for that, that strength and that womanhood.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that's something you'd be interested. I could potentially reach out to them as well.
Yeah, I think it might be good to get with a different group of people as well, because, a lot of my old friends were all drunks or on drugs, and a lot of them are also John's friends. So, now that I got that GVO on John and I'm having that space from him, I obviously lost a lot of friends from that. A
Yeah,
lot of people look down on me because of it. So it might even be good for me to make some new friends that
yeah,
are in the same situation that I've been in.
yeah. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. All right. Well, I can do that for you. I can reach out to them. And what was your idea about the child safety as well? Did you want me to reach out to them or not at the moment?
Yeah, look, you know me, and like, you've been there every step of the way. Like, if you can just contact my child safety officer and tell her, that you've monitored me, and obviously, you're a professional, they
Hmm.
should really try and take your word for it. If you could just tell them, and maybe if you can give me a bit of a heads up with where their mind's at as well, because I just get really uncomfortable when I got to talk to them.
Yeah, yeah, of course. It can be nerve-wracking, I can imagine, because you're feeling like these are the people who might want to take my baby. So I can only imagine that sometimes you might feel really nervous, or, even in those situations, you could end up saying something that maybe you're not really feeling. But so I understand. I'm happy to do that for you, Alice. I'm extremely happy to do that for you. Um, because our time has gone now, I have got these two things to work on that I know of: talking to child safety and speaking to the women's group that I know about in your area. Um,
Yeah.
and I can get that ball rolling, and then we can set up another meeting whenever it works for you. And we can catch up again, and I can give you an update on how those conversations went if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be really good. And so I'd really appreciate if you could get that sorted for me.
Okay, wonderful. So I will be in contact. to find out when it'll best suit you to have a
All
chat
right.
again.
Thank you.
No worries. You take care.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.